listening to Shauna from Frapps and Scraps. Hapsy. It's been a day. It's been a Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. Happy Artistry Collective Day. Thank you so much for joining me again. How you been? Oh my goodness. I was getting ready and I hear Shauna say, Leah, are you getting ready? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's almost time. And as a matter of fact, I was late. So come on in and say hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, one of these days I'll get my act together. One of these days. I worked in a different office today. So I got home a little bit later and did the whole dinner thing and cleaning up after dinner and all that kind of thing. I'm making around. So the office that I worked at today, they still have the sign that I made in the spring with the chicken wire and the chick cutout from the little wood chick cutout. Hey Poppy, hey Christy, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much. Poppy, you're the first one on. Hi, welcome, thank you so much. So that I made back at Easter time, you know, I did it here on YouTube Live, and it was a chick with the chicken wire, and they still have it hanging on the door. I hadn't been there since May, I think, is what last time I was at that office. I was like, you know what? I'm going live on YouTube tonight. I'll make a new one. I'll make one that'll last until Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for sharing, Christy. I appreciate that. And if all of you popping on, if you wouldn't mind sharing the video out. We're going to be doing some crafting. I'm making a wood round, and this is from Dollar Tree. The office that I went to today is actually near a Dollar Tree. So I took a ride, and I haven't been to Dollar Tree in so long. They had Christmas stuff out. Okay, granted, it was just like one big shelf unit. Not even like a whole aisle. It was just one of those, one side of a very short aisle. And I was like, what? Dollar Trees in my area are always like the last to get everything. So I did a little video of that one aisle on my Facebook page. But I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I was like not ready in July when it was Christmas in July. In a year, it's been a few months for me. I try not to go as often. And you know what? Like, even when I went, I really didn't get too much. But I did grab quite a few things. I grabbed this round, and I have been looking for this like all summer. I saw somebody haul this. It's a USB mini vacuum cleaner. I grabbed two, one for me and one to share. And let me just do not disturb, because I forgot to do that. Too many things to remember, friends. Here I am. I know, I probably froze, right? But I was like, oh my goodness. And it's pink. And it's so cool. I wonder if I'll like short circuit something if I plug it in and try it out. Surely I must have some dust or something to pick up. It's so cool. It's Wednesday, yes. Look at how cool. Your Dollar Tree never seems to have all the things yours does. Listen, I have been searching, and I was checking out, and I totally even forgot to look for this. And I was checking out, and I looked down, and I saw this, and I'm like, no way. No way. And they had Christmas, and I'm like, what the heck? Okay, here we go. Got it plugged in. It turns on. Cool. I need to pick something up. Let's see. I've got some dust on here. Oh my goodness, it works. Yay. This is so cool. All right. So one of these days we're going to do a give it. Whoa. What did I do? What did I do? Okay. So I have this one and a green one for a giveaway. So maybe next week we'll do a giveaway. Joining from Christie's Groups. Well, hello, Jessica. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So I was just saying, I found this at Dollar Tree today. They had one pink one and a few green ones. Where's the green one? Please tell me. And I got some pizza pans. And look, I got this awesome charger. Isn't that cool? Oh goodness, I hope you remember to put it in the bag. Yes, there it is. Oh, I forgot I got this, but this is plastic. And I got a green one. So tiny and so cool, and it works. It's so cool. So I think next week, next Wednesday, join me. Hey Marie, how are you, my friend? Hey Laurel, I went to Dollar Tree in Hyde Park. So join me next week, and I'll give this away next week. Just want to make sure this works, but I'm going to keep it right here in front of me. I was so excited when I found this. And let's put that up. Ah. And I grabbed 2 of these rounds. I grabbed a pizza pan. I grabbed that charger. I got some skeletons. I grabbed this little white pumpkin, and I grabbed the big, where is it? The big foam pumpkin. And they had this in the $+ section. So I can't wait to do something with this. I have a really fun stencil from the Stencilsmith. I have recently become an affiliate with the Stencilsmith, and they sent me a whole bunch of things to try, so I'm really excited. And I love this stencil. It's called Oh My Gourd. It's fall. It has a cute little bird and a pumpkin, so I'll be using that soon. Look, I have all my crafts lined up and all planned and ready to go, and I'm doing something totally different. Hey Laurel, so Laurel, tomorrow I'm going to give this to you to bring to Hyde Park. They still have my chick sign from the spring up there, and you know, it lasted through the fall, like it went. I was like, you guys need a new sign on the door. I'm going live tonight. Let me make you a new sign. So I really didn't get too much, just mostly some surfaces, because I've been using up my surfaces, and I was running low on surfaces. Okay. This I cut out with the XTOOL, I think last week, maybe the week before when I was playing with it. I think I'm going to use this little pumpkin. It is a little bit small, but I want to put a whole bunch of leaves and flowers on here. So let's see where it goes. So I do want to show you what I made for Shauna from Frapps Scraps. There she is. I haven't mailed it yet. At Dollar Tree, I also bought mailing envelopes. So this is going out tomorrow. So Laurel, we have to go to oh wait, no, I can't go to the post office. Tomorrow we're going to lunch with Linda. But look, so it was so funny. It took me a couple tries to get it done. I had to play with the settings. I wasn't sure of the settings for the engraving. And I couldn't quite copy her logo. So I just took the liberty and I made a new kind of little logo for her, you know, like the book for the scrapbooks and the journals. And I had to change the font because I couldn't copy the font, and a little scissor because she had scissors in hers. And of course she has the Frapp cup. So there it is. And you can stain it, you can paint it, you could do whatever you want with it. But I absolutely love it. I also made her a little mini one. The one that I tried, you know, I didn't intend for it to be my test. The staining, the engraving wasn't quite dark enough. It was really light. But now I have the settings for my machine to do engraving, and I am so excited about it. I love, love, love how this turned out. So that's going to go in the mail probably Friday. I have a couple other things. So if Regina pops on, I have your thing to mail out too. All right, let's get painting. So I'm going to chippy tonight. Let's do the base coat. I have burnt umber. So if I can get it open, I assisted today. So my hands are sore. Sean, I was saying, I heard you say, Leah, are you getting ready? And I was like, and I was getting ready, but I didn't realize, like, I thought I had a little bit more time, and I guess I didn't. And I was like, oh my gosh, thanks for the reminder. So I had to hurry up and do the description. I just want to make sure, okay, everything is plugged in. Okay. I need to get my act together. All right, so I'm starting with the base coat of burnt umber. Perfect for fall, right? The dark, deep, rich colors, the browns, the oranges. I think I'm going to go neutral with this. So it was good to see my old friends. I had a really good day. It was a slow day. Not too many patients today. So, which was good. Kind of needed the slow day. And then realized today is September 11th. And there's no TVs in the office. I didn't listen to any of the news or watch anything, and I usually do. But we will never forget. Burnt umber is such a nice brown. Hi, Peanut. I am well. How are you, my friend? I just had a lot to do from the time I got home until the time I went live. So I feel a little hectic. Does it feel like fall where you are? It definitely feels like fall around here. At nighttime and in the morning, it is really, really, really cool. Swifty Works. Well, hello. I am making a sign. This is making a door hanger. This is a round from Dollar Tree. It is almost 12 inches, like 11 3/4 inches. And I have a little pumpkin wood cutout that I cut out, and just a really simple door hanger. And thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Where Bunny? Well, hello. Thank you. Trying to channel Superman. It is starting to warm up. It feels like spring. Ooh. The days are absolutely gorgeous. It's really cool in the morning. It warms up probably into the 70s. Beautiful, clear September sky. The sky always seems bluer in September and October. So this is Burnt Umber it's Americana by Decor Art. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Please remember to sub and do the thumbs up. Okay, so with the chippy method, here's my wax. You need a wax candle. I mean, you could even do it with the liquid wax. That works as well. My day was really good, believe it or not. It didn't start out that way. I didn't think it would start out that way, but I actually had a really, really good day. I went to work at a different office, had a little bit of a commute, but it turned out to be a really good day. So what you want to do is just take wax from a candle. You can even use the little tea lights. Those work as well. Any kind of wax will do. And just dry the paint first. Make sure it's dry. And then just rub the wax right over your whole project. You could do part of it. I'm doing all of it instead of parts of it. But you could do parts of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another coat of paint on top and then scrape it off. And it gives you such a beautiful weathered look. So this is what you have. The first coat of paint, then the wax. And for the second coat, I'm going to use linen. It's a folk art matte paint. And here's my paintbrush. And the same thing, just paint like you would normally. I might have put too much on there. Usually I squirt it onto something different. You looking forward to summer over the cold? Yeah. Oh wait, Pina, are you in Australia? Are you in Australia and it's spring there? And you're getting ready to get into summer, right? Am I right? And I have a nice thick coat. It was a total accident because I put too much paint down on the round. And take my heat tool out again and dry it. They're leaving. That's okay. If you have a place to share, I would love it if you could share me out. And thank you for joining us. Tonight is event night. We are the Artistry Collective. There are 3 of us. It's Shauna from Frapps Scraps, myself, Leah from Make All the Things With Me, and then Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. We go live every Wednesday night starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I go on at 8, and then Christy comes on at 9. And we've been going live on Wednesdays for a couple of years now. Right? How long have we been doing this? Oh goodness, I got my shirt dirty. Sometimes we take a night off. I'm just going to make sure it's really dry. It does melt the wax underneath a little bit, but not to worry. Can I ask some more questions? Sure, Swifty. Where are you watching from? Okay. I'm going to try to get this little bit of paint off before it gets too dry. Okay. Just going to let it cool off a little bit. You are at Tulsa, as in Oklahoma. All right, so the next thing you want to do is grab a scraper tool, and you're just going to run it along your project and just scrape away. And it does the funnest, neatest thing. I love this technique. Do you see what it's doing? It's just pulling the paint off, and it makes it look like it's weathered. I haven't done this technique in a while. You can also do this with packing tape. And it gives you kind of the same look, just a little bit different. So I'm going for a neutral look tonight. Not bad. I didn't get too much paint on the back of this. But there it is. Nobody's chatting, and you jinxed yourself. Do you have any pets? I do have pets. I have cats and dogs. Do you have any pets? YouTube's not very chatty on lies. Thank you for chatting it up. I appreciate that, friend. There it is. Like it? Let me just get some of this out of the way here and paint the pumpkin. So, like I said, I cut this pumpkin out with my laser tool. Yes, you have a dog, and her name is Sadie. Oh, what a nice name. I need a paintbrush. And of course, I did not clean my brushes. So I'm going to be using Sheepskin by Folk Art chalk paint. You have cats and a dog? Seeing this, you're hooked. Well, hello, Gail. Or is it Kale? Gail, thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. So I didn't quite clean my brush very well, and I have to tell you, there's a little bit of brown in it, but I don't know if you could tell, but it's got some of the brown streaks in there, and I really like that. So I think I'm going to do is grab some of the burnt umber again, and while this is wet, take a chippy brush. I don't know if you can tell, just so slightly, but we're going to just stress it a little bit more. Well, thank you, Lavon. Thank you, Shauna from Frapps Scraps. You're making donuts? You're seeing very much. Yes, I craft a lot. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. You know, it's never easy. And my friend, in the description, there are links to my friend Frapps Scraps and Christy's Crafty Cottage. Shauna from Frapps Scraps was already on the hour before me, and Christy's coming on right after me. I invite you to go over to their channels, subscribe, and join us on Wednesdays. We've committed to going on every Wednesday. Sometimes we would take a break. We would do every other Wednesday, or one of us takes a break. But we've been coming on pretty much every Wednesday. You can find us here. And we would love to have you back and visit with us. Let us know how your week's been going, what you've been doing. Just to check in. Just stressing it a little bit more. And I think, is this the peduncle? Is that what it's called? Shauna, can you Google it? Isn't it a peduncle? The stem of the pumpkin, I believe, is called a peduncle. Or something funny like that. Does anybody know? Am I right about the peduncle? It's a funny word, isn't it? I wonder where it came from. I remember hearing it a while ago. Yep, peduncle. Per Google. Does anybody know why? Where it came from? The donuts are funty. I've never made donuts before. Are you frying them? Do you bake them? Do you have a special dough recipe? I gotta tell you, I'm not really a huge fan of donuts. I do like, there's a place called, I think it's called Mochi Donuts. It's, peduncle is correct. I believe it's called Mochi or Mochi Donuts. You fry them. And they're more like a cake. Those are good. Those I cannot resist. And they make them with all kinds of fun flavors, and it's really, really fun. I love those donuts. Regular donuts, although probably homemade donuts are probably really good. And I do love apple cider donuts. You love donuts? All right, so I have some Jenga blocks, and I'm going to use some wood glue. I got this open. Let me test it. Okay, good. I'm going to use wood glue for the permanent hold and hot glue for the quick hold. And I'm doing this to give my project a little bit of dimension, some interest, because it's going to be kind of plain. Oh, shoot. You know what? I need to stencil it before I do that, so I'm going to let that sit. Warm apple cider donuts are the absolute best. And upstate New York is apple country as well, Shauna. All right, so happy harvest or autumn greetings. What do you guys think? I'm just going to scrape off the hot glue part. That can sit for a minute. And what color am I going to do it in? How about orange spice? Autumn greetings, you got it, puppy. It is such a pretty font. And this is from the Stencilsmith. I have just discovered them. I absolutely love their stencils, their designs. Really original. Really fun. All right, so this is one of their stencil brushes. They sent me a few to try. And it's the Stencilsmith. If you are interested in looking, I do have the link to their shop in my description. Also, if you are interested in ordering, use the code all the things and you can save 15% off your total. All right, so I'm just dipping my brush into the paint, kind of swirling it off. I'm offloading it. And then I have a paper towel and I'm just going to offload it a little bit more. And the trick is to remember less is more and work in layers. All right, I'm just making sure I'm lining it up and that it's straight. I have been wanting to get a little detail stencil brush for the longest time, and I am so excited that they sent me one to try, and I absolutely love it. It's getting right into that small area. It's just gliding across the Mylar. You have to go? Well, thank you for visiting. I appreciate it. My favorite season is fall. Have a great night, and I'll see you next week, Swifty. Get another coat. Now let's glue the Jenga blocks on. I can't believe I almost forgot the most important part. So I've been having a lot of fun. I'm playing with all kinds of different shapes with the laser. And this one actually had the vines, but they were too thin and they broke off. But there it is. That's what it looks like on the back. Oh, thank you. Yet again, you didn't win the mega. Oh, I forgot to play, Laurel. Oh, man. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? All right, so I really liked that I used the linen. Okay. Does anybody else play? Anybody else play Mega or the lottery or the Powerball? Oh, we have dreams every time. Why not? Why not us? Somebody has to win. Why not us? That's what we say every time we play. I would do this full time. It's so sad. It's devastating almost. So Laurel, I brought out some of the flowers that you, let's see. Let me just clean this brush off a bit. Okay. Where did I put them all? Did I forget one? I did. Aren't these beautiful? Laurel got them for me last year. They scream fall. And she got it on clearance for $1.79. They were originally $17.99. All right, so let's put this. And of course, I forgot my bow maker. All right, let's do infinity. So you put your ribbon together like this, and you know, there are plenty of tutorials on how to make bows. You know, I know you love a good clearance section. I need to get to Hobby Lobby. I have not been in so long. I'm kind of scared. Oh, that's going to be pretty. That's going to be really, really pretty. All right, let's put that. No, you know what? I'm going to scrunch and tie it off as I go. Scrunch it together. I'm going to take some twine. Some burlap, which is all fall. Do the same thing with this, although I think I made this a little bit too short. do love the ribbon. I think it's from Dollar Tree. I think this is from Dollar Tree. Yeah. You have to get it early on whenever they start putting their seasonal stuff out. I didn't look at ribbon today, so I don't know what they had. I like these two together. You know what? Let's use some raffia. I don't usually get excited about bows, but this one I'm kind of excited about. All right, so I do want to remind all of you about the Artistry Collective. We go live every Wednesday. It is Shauna from Frapps Scraps. She comes on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am Leah from Make All the Things With Me, and I come on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Christy, who's the one that got us all together, she is our hostess. She comes on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we come on Wednesdays. We go live on Wednesdays, and we would love it if you would join us. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to commit to the bow. I'm going to glue down the bow, and then I'm going to put all of the flowers all around it. I envisioned this just covered in leaves and flowers, and let's see how that goes and if we can do that, because sometimes more is hard for me, and I'm just looking for a really strong glue that I can use with this. So this is a Power Tech. It's by Beacon. It's like this really strong super glue. Here we go. And I'm doing this for the permanent hold. This is a door hanger. It's going to hang on a door that's going to be open and closed a lot. I want to make sure that it stays put. Okay, so I'm doing the hot glue and the permanent glue. The hot glue is for the quick stick, and the permanent glue is for the permanent stick. All right, let me put this back on. I'm going to put the hanger back on. And the embellishing part is always the fun. I'm just going to secure this with, in the front, with some hot glue. I'm just going to wait for it to set up a little bit. Okay. All right, And here's what we have. And it's really cute how it is, right? But I think I'm in the mood for more. Just gonna dovetail. I like my tails to be scrunched up a little bit. Seriously fun ribbon. Oh my goodness, you know what? I left, Levon sent me fabric. Oh my gosh, it would go perfect with this. Okay, all right. I love that fabric you sent me. I had planned on using it. All right, let's get all of this fun stuff out. And then these have the dried dandelions on them. How pretty are they? So a lot of times that's what I do. I start with the bow and then I decorate around it. Have some of these too. And the fun is in the embellishments, right? So these are little foam pumpkins. Do I have my my cutting mat? I'm just gonna cut this in half. There. Let's get one of these neutral leaves. So when your leaves or your flowers, these are from Dollar Tree, when they're all crinkled like this, if you just heat them up, you can use your hair dryer, you can use a heat tool, any kind of heat will work, and it flattens them out. And the inside of this is styrofoam. Wow, you didn't know the heat would straighten those out? Yes! Yes! Be careful with hot glue because it does melt the styrofoam. But yeah. I don't remember where I learned that trick. But one of the many crafters that I follow. Yeah, and with flowers, you know, you get the flowers that are all like crinkled and bent up. Here we go. This is kind of fun. This has these little berries in it. And let's see. And you can just paint some of them. And just layer your embellishments. My time is almost up. And coming up after me at 9 p.m. is Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. I invite you to join us over there. Can't wait to see what she makes. Our theme tonight is fall and Halloween. And we can create whatever we wanted to. I usually do this kind of home decor crafts, but I do from time to time paper craft. And Christy does a lot of mixed media, and Shauna does a lot of junk journaling. They are my girls. We are an amazing team. We work so well together. We collaborate so well together. I enjoy this weekly get-together that we do. We are all pretty much the same. Like, we're pretty laid back. We have fun. We love crafting. We love socializing. We love visiting with you. And so during Christy's live, I'm going to be finishing this up. And got this fun thing. And I'm just going to keep adding, and I'm really going to make this full. And this is going to hang on their door. And autumn goes until December, what is it, 21st, the first day of winter? The dream team, yes! Yes, we get along so well. We are all on the same wavelength. It is such a pleasure every week. Ooh, I found this. This will look nice in here. Right? Maybe around the pumpkin. Can add it to the peduncle. So, how many of you did not know that this was called, the stem of the pumpkin was called the peduncle? Here we go. Okay. I'm just going to add a few more embellishments and it will be done. It is really lightweight. It's not going to damage the door, and hopefully it won't like fall apart, but it shouldn't. I use Gorilla Glue, and that's usually really, really good. And like I said, that wreath that I put up, I think it was like in April, right? Did I make that in April? It's still going strong. It's still hanging there, and all the pieces are still there. So this is my project for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. I love having you here. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what you see and you want to see more, and visit with us every Wednesday. So we are the Artistry Collective. It is Shauna from Frapps Scraps, Leah from Make All the Things With Me, and Christy. It's been there for a while, yes, and Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. We will see you next Wednesday. Go on over to Christy's page. I'll see you in the comments. I'll be working a little bit more on this while she does her magic. And as always, friends, know that you are not alone and that you matter. And I thank you again for being here and sharing this time with me. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great week.